Alright, everybody. We've got something really funny to talk about here. This shit is fucking insane. I assume you're aware of the Daily Wire Plus. It's the Daily Wire's streaming service. They also have Bent Key, which is their kids' version of their streaming service. Guessing you're all familiar with it? Yeah? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah? Well, you're probably... If you are familiar with it, you probably had your attention drawn to its existence by a show called Chipchilla, which is basically a, like, one-to-one ripoff of Bluey. Like, except they're chinchillas instead of dogs. Like, it's just a very clear ripoff of Bluey. It's conservative Bluey. Well, now, Jeremy Boring, the CEO of Daily Wire, has announced a new animated show that's coming to the Daily Wire Plus, a conservative adult animated comedy called MrBirchum. And oh my god, is this trailer some of the biggest cringe I have ever seen. I have not seen the first episode, but I have seen a synopsis of it, and you are not going to believe what the plot of the first episode is. It is truly conservative propaganda through and through. Like, I thought there was a chance this could just end up being kind of like an edgy cartoon. And, like, it's being pushed as, like, a subversive anti-woke cartoon, but it's just edgy and not very, like, clearly political. But no, it is a literal right-wing show where the morals are right-wing, and that means evil. Like, you're about to find out. Let's watch this god-awful trailer. Prepare to cringe. Remove all sharp objects and, things such as that from your immediate vicinity, arm's reach and what have you.
Yes! Headshot!
Dad, my teammates can see your junk?
You're welcome, ladies! First day of school means the bet is on. First one of us to get inside.
You suck, Mr.Birchum!
Ah, deal got it.
Rule no.
So, I want to make it very clear here, guys. There is no bigger self-own than making a cartoon where you present your, like, hard-ass conservative main character who's supposed to represent a real man, like, what a real man is. He's like a shop teacher. He's got the thick mustache and the like, buzz cut. And he's a real man, a real conservative man. Yeah, Brett Cooper is a voice actor, yes. It's interesting to me that he is presented as, like, the kids call him Butt Chum and make fun of him, and his life is just miserable. Like, nobody likes him, and that's presented as everyone else's problem, not his. Because conservatives actually believe that. When the vast majority of society points and laughs at them, they've copiumed themselves into believing that they're all NPCs who are just, they don't know what they know, you know? And so this kid is truly the loser here in this situation, is what conservatives believe when they present this situation. And I feel that's a pretty huge self-own. Oh, I have to read you the synopsis, by the way. Not the synopsis, the tweet. For decades, no network would touch Adam Carolla's animated sitcom, MrBirchum, for fear of offending the wrong people. Fortunately, we love offending the wrong people. So on 5/12, Daily Wire Plus is bringing him back. Tune in for the premiere, Sunday at 9 p.m. ET. Episode 1 is free, only on Daily Wire Plus. So, Adam Carolla, who is just a podcast guy, he's a fucking nobody. Like, he's got, like, nearly 1 million followers on Twitter, but this guy's not, like, mega famous. He has not been, like, a famous dude for decades. Apparently, this show has been being pitched for decades and just couldn't be made because it's just too offensive and edgy. Reading that genuinely made me laugh because it's so blatantly a lie, you know? Like, there's just not even a hint of truth to that. So I find it quite funny.
Yes! Headshot!
Dad, my teammates can see your junk?
You're welcome, ladies! First day of school means the bet is on. First one of us to get inside.
Yeah, hold on, wait. I want to turn down the volume. It's really loud. I feel like it's really fucking loud. Hold on, I have to check something. This is a pet peeve and I must check it. Huh. Guys, is that a real gun? Did they go into painstaking detail to animate a real gun here? Or is that not a real gun? It looks like it could be like some sort of clone of like an MP5. Why is he only holding it with one hand? Wait, why is he only holding it with one hand? First off, no. Second off, where's the hand? Yeah, this, like, it looks like it's approximating like an MP5. Not even an MP5, like, what is it fucking called? It's in my mind right now. I use it a lot in CS. No, I was right before. No, I was completely right before. It looks like the MP5 in CS a little bit. Like, I could see this being some, like, approximation of an MP5. But yeah, where's the fucking hand? This is where you're supposed to put your hand right here. This is the hand guard. Dude, how is a conservative show made by conservatives for conservatives going to fuck up animating guns? What are the numbers in the corner? I guess this is supposed to be health. This is supposed to be like how many round... Wait, what? Is this how many bullets like you have left in total? Like with reloads, and this is how many you have left in the magazine, maybe? I don't expect the game knowledge to be right with the animation, but I expect them to get their guns right when it's a conservative show. Also, doesn't this shot look weirdly AI generated? Like, doesn't it feel like there's something weirdly off about this entire shot? Like, it looks like they clip arted him in here. I guess they're trying to recreate a bad green screen effect, maybe, if I'm trying to be generous. But there's just something really weird about the art style here. They probably rotoscoped a game. Oh, maybe. That's possible. This could be rotoscope animation, quote-unquote. And it's game footage. No, that wasn't rotoscoping. No, it doesn't look like AI. It just looks like shit, yeah.
Dad, my teammates can see your junk?
You're welcome, ladies.
His teammates? You mean his screen
First
chat?
day of school means the bet is on. First one of us to get inside.
You suck, MrBirchum!
Ah, still got it.
Rule number 1, no phones in the wood shop. Fish it out after class.
I found some really great school uniform options to avoid misgendering.
Ooh, what about their allergies? Maybe those theys could be lactose intolerant.
Okay, so... Okay, hold on.
I found some really great school uniform options to avoid...
So, Vosh here. And I 100% refuse to believe that they did not use Vosh specifically as the inspiration for this character. I refuse to believe it, because, like, I'm pretty certain... didn't Vosh's glasses have those exact little, like, white bits on the edges there? Like... The Daily Wire would know who Vosh is. He's one of the largest online lefty figures, and he like became a meme in and of himself as a representative of like leftist like SJW debater people for a while. I would not be surprised if some animator on this show just directly like decided to use him as an inspiration. I refuse to believe that's not him. Like, canonically, this is Vosh in the universe of MrBirchum. Hilarious shit. Hilarious shit. They really did go crazy with this character design. The animation is truly garbage as well. Like, look at the anatomy. You've got, like, these weird flat crotches where the legs meet, but then these weird, like... this looks like... I have seen... Okay, for one, it's Family Guy. Right? Like, are we not all pointing this out? It's Family Guy. It's literally, it's Family Guy. In fact, it's so Family Guy. I'm pretty sure... Isn't there that one meme? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the one meme. Dude, tell me I'm wrong. This is so fucking real, bro. It's literally Family Guy's art style. Oh, well, there you go. It's literally Family Guy's art style, and then you've got the like the eyes, the fact that this looks like the Vosh in that meme. I refuse to believe that they did not use them as inspiration, and I think it is hilarious that we're at the point where out of all the countless Family Guy knockoff shows that have existed, out of all of them, there's now going to be a right-wing one trying to rip Family Guy's art style and, like, vibe. It also feels like it's trying to rip King of the Hill. Notice how none of the shows that we're getting out of Daily Wire are, like, original at all. Even the right in their reviews of this show have claimed it's highly derivative and unoriginal, and it's just not really entertaining. This show is probably not getting more than one season.
Avoid misgendering.
Ooh, what about their allergies?
You get it? The joke is that, like, the woke want people to wear a veil because that would keep people from misgendering, but forget about the fact that the woke also want women to dress very, like, showy, which is anti-conservative. None of this makes sense. They're just against freedom, and they like strawmanning the left. Zan, notice the belly fat? It is for a character from the side view, but the pants are for a straight view. Yeah, it's really off. It's so fucking off. The art style is super weird and bizarre. In some moments in still motion, it looks fine, but then you look at, like, how weirdly twisted this watch looks. Like, this seems like it had less time put into the animation than season 1 of Rick and Morty. You know?
Maybe those theys could be lactose intolerant.
No, we can't say intolerance. We have a zero tolerance policy for mentioning intolerance.
When I was a kid, men were men. Now everyone's wrapped up in feelings.
Real men stuff feelings down with red meat, cigarettes, and violence.
My name is Mr. Wolf. I solve problems.
You know what it takes? Balls. Eyeballs.
He's gonna say that we're too young.
Well, actually, I was going to say you're too fat.
A lot of the show is bullying children. The first episode's already out, and the show is mostly about bullying children. And I guess the children are presented as, like, snotty because they don't like the teacher that bullies them, I guess. Like, this is a show made by boomers for boomers who genuinely hate the youth. Because this is, like, literally this is an ageist show. It's like, about bullying children, because supposedly children are bad because they are, like, little snot-nosed brats who are woke and don't know better. And you shouldn't take them seriously or anything they say or believe seriously, such as the idea that climate change is real. Also, look how this beer can is oh my god. Look at these beer cans, dude. What the fuck? What is perspective, guys? Guys, what's perspective? Guys, I think they literally drew the characters and poses and then stitched them like different assets and whatnot together to make this show. What the fuck? It looks like they drew, like, 4 different versions of these beer cans, none of them laying in a way that looks right in the scene. They all look pasted into the scene. Yeah, it's like DIY clip art. Is everything here traced? Holy shit, guys. Is everything traced? It's giving Go Animate? Yeah. Dude, what if, like, a bunch of this is traced or something? I don't even know. Look at the bottom left. Yeah, that one is repeated here. They copied this one right here. And this one right here is copied right... This one's a flip of that one. This one's just that one flipped. These two are... That one is the same as that one. These two are the same. Jesus Christ.
keep my wife.
These are the big names involved here. I have to say I am disappointed in some of them. Obviously, we've got the literally who Adam Carolla, Alonzo Bowden, don't know who that is. Tyler Fisher, don't know who that is. Brett Cooper, who is a literally who. She's falling off right now because she's getting married. Rob Riggle, I have no idea who that is. Megan Kelly, of course. Jay Moore, Kyle Dunningen, I don't know who that is. Patrick Warburton, I think I've heard that name before. Sage Steele, don't know who that is. And Danny Trejo and Roseanne Barr. They're two biggest names by far. That disappoints me. Danny Trejo and Roseanne Barr taking this job definitely, that definitely disappoints me for sure. That's sad.
Wife's name out of your damn mouth. You
obviously Roseanne Barr, known piece of shit, but it's particularly Danny Trejo taking that job sucks.
Girl Scouts will be passed out in an hour.
Pass Mommy the wine. The bottle.
Don't make this a prison hug.
Richard Birchum.
Birchum?
Birchum.
MrBirchum. Hey, Birchum.
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 Birchum! Watch Mr. Birchum, an all-new animated series from Daily Wire Plus.
Let the record show I'm a dick.
Premieres May 12th.
Remember, guys, conservative comedy is be an asshole, upset people, and their being upset is the humor. It's literally like, take the humor you get in trolling people in like a video game or something. Like, say you're fucking with someone in like Rust. Like, you're trolling them, you're door camping them, and they're getting upset. Like, it's funny when they get mad. The reaction they have to you fucking with them is funny. These people take that logic and take it into real life. And like actual high stakes real life political stuff. So they like to upset people about politics because it upsets people way more because it's real life, and see people's angry reactions. And much like a troll upsetting people by fucking with them in a game, they get off on upsetting people and getting an angry reaction from people being offended by their politics or being offended by their personalities, their insults, their jokes that are just saying a slur or saying something bigoted, you know? Xander Hall, look at this, please. They owned themselves. What is this?
I'm surprised, honestly. But I am, because they put in a gay character. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to watch it. Yeah, they have every TV show. Why not give the conservatives just one where we don't have to hear about it? So this is why I will not be watching Mr.
Dude, imagine if broadly conservatives talked like this about black people. Like, unironically. Like, if it wasn't, like, instead of saying, like, I just wish we conservatives could have one show where there weren't any gay people and we didn't have to hear about them. We don't hate gay people. We just don't want to have to hear about them. Imagine if they were just open and honest like they are about gay people, about black people. Not broadly. No, they're not that honest broadly. No, you don't see, like, big posts like this where it's like, they've got a black character in the show. I'm out. You know, like, that's a very localized thing to very specific circumstances with the right-wing shit. They did that during civil rights. They did do that 40 years ago, 50 years ago, whatever. Yeah, that is true.
Birchum.
Excellent. Reyes, uniforms?
I lengthen the drawstrings and reinforce the elastic in the waistbands, sir.
Affirmative, supportive, and forgiving.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you just put me on uniforms because I'm gay?
Yes. But you're also part of the unit. We didn't care what you did with your unit. We didn't ask. You didn't tell.
Yeah, that immediately. This is boomer conservatism. The don't ask, don't tell joke is boomer conservatism, which does not fly in our current, like, culture war era of any representation whatsoever, or references means you're supporting the wrong side, the pro-gay side, of course. Like, any representation bad, right? So it doesn't matter if, like, they're showing a good guy gay who is, like, ex-military and conservative and, like, a protagonist character who isn't, like, one of those crazy woke gays. They don't want to see or hear or think about gay people when they're watching a show. They don't want to be reminded the people they don't like exist.
For some of you, like, that's fine enough. But I'm not going to tolerate that character. I'm just not. I won't be around it. That's all. So, I'm just saying, as a Christian, from my perspective, not even this.
Well, I guess I don't really even need to dunk on the show when the right is already doing it for me, huh? This show fell flat on its face. It didn't really catch an audience with its intended audience. It got absolutely lambasted by everyone else, as expected. And like I said, don't expect this show to get more than one season. Xanderhall, TBH, I wouldn't be too disappointed. There's a whole thing about people doing voice acting, never being told what they're recording for, so there's a good chance Danny Trejo was just asked to do some voice work, and they just never told him what it was for. Yeah, we'd have to see what the lines are. Maybe. It happens, but I think it's pretty fucking hard to, like, agree to a project where you don't know what you're doing the project for. Because, like, what if you're doing, like, voice acting as, like, a Nazi general, you know? And you just don't know it because all the lines are in German. Like, that's not allowed to not tell you, like, the relevant things you should know before being employed for a job. It is your job, after all. They put you under NDA. Matching has 4 lines. Yeah, if he has, like, 4 lines and it's, like, just nothing that would give him any indication of what the show's about or that it's bad, then that would be fine. That would make sense. Roseanne Barr is probably in it for, like, the culture war shit because she got mega canceled and did the whole, like, I was on SSRIs when I tweeted all those slurs or whatever she did. I forget what she tweeted, but it was something racist. She did a racism. She definitely did a racism. I mean, to be fair, Matt Walsh and his team did trick those interviewers. Yeah, those interviewees, they did put out, like, a false call saying they were part of a pro-trans documentary to try and get them to, like, say shit they could edit into sounding bad and, like, looking like trans people are groomers or some shit like that. Didn't work because it got exposed before they could put it out. But pretty neat that they're willing to do that kind of stuff, huh? Pretty neat that those are the types of dishonest shitheads we're up against here. Regardless, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. It really does help a lot. Both my channel, my videos, everything. It helps so much. It prods the algorithm into pushing my stuff out to more people. So I seriously, seriously appreciate all of your kind likes and your comments and your subs and your rung bell icons. It really helps a lot. And of course, if you want to see more from me, follow my social medias linked down below. They're all in the description. And if you want to support me directly, financially, because you can afford to do so and you want to, please consider donating, subscribing, gifting a sub on my website, or supporting me financially through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, StreamElements, Patreon, Streamlabs, or buying merch through my Streamlabs link down below as well. Hell, even if you don't buy it, it's worth looking at. I appreciate it when you guys look at my merch. It's neat. I worked hard on it. And of course, if you haven't already, you should join my fan Discord. It is the main hub of my community. It is like the sort of the you know, core essentially. And it's pretty nice. We do watch parties, we do call-in streams, we do game events in there. I announce all my uploads and streams. As long as you're in there, you're unlikely to miss anything. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed.